Are you looking to drop those pounds, kill those kilos, and get that bike of yours down to racing weight? Well, look no further, because I'm here to help you. It's not always easy and you can't cut corners sometimes, so here are some great ways of making your bike lighter, both practically and some impractical ways. Get rid of it. Going tubeless is a great way of knocking some weight off of your bike. Not only will you reduce the rotational mass, but you'll also stand less chance of getting a puncture, winning. Now, when going tubeless rims are very helpful, but there are conversion kits out there. However, tubeless tyres I would strongly recommend, as this is just going to make your life a lot easier. So we've spoken about going tubeless, but what about those tubeless tyres I mentioned? Or just tyres in general, actually? Well, on my trusty steed here, I have an XC race tyre, and that is a very lightweight kind of tyre. If you're a heavy rider, you might be looking at something like an enduro style or a downhill casing type tyre, where the sidewalls of it are much thicker, as well as the top of the tyre. But if you're an XC rider or someone who's a bit lighter on the bike and looking to shed those grams, then, well, these thinner casing XC tyres are going to save you potentially hundreds of grams over the course of both tyres, and that's a winner in my book. Dropper posts then. Now, I know we bang on about these being the best thing since the disc brake or even sliced bread, but are they a necessity? Well, if you think about it, a dropper can weigh around 600 grams. A solid seat post, that's going to be about 200 grams, give or take, obviously. That's a big old weight saving. When you think of all the mechanics and all the hydraulics and bits and bobs that go inside, along with the cable, the lever, just think, is that necessary sometimes? Now, if you're of the more XC orientation, say, and you're not doing big long descents and gnarly days on the bike, then, well, that weight saving is going to pay dividends for you and probably not put a dropper at the top of your list. You're probably thinking, Rich, these aren't the most cheapest ways I could be making my bike a bit lighter. How can I do that? How can I make my bike a little bit lighter without spending a load of cash? Well, it's not going to save you a ton of weight, but it could make your ride a lot comfier, and that is foam grips. I know, you didn't think of that straight away, but honestly, foam grips are a great way of saving a few grams, saving a few quid, and work wonders for your hands. There's a lot of terrible addictions out there, but few of them are as expensive as this next one. What am I talking about? Carbon, yes. Literally anything on a bike these days can be made of carbon, and it's a great way of upgrading your bike and saving a lot of weight, especially on some major components like possibly forks, wheels, bars and stem. It's not all about the weight saving with carbon though. Granted, there will be a good chunk of that coming off the bike, but the performance upgrades and feels can be there too. Things like stiffer wheels, stiffer suspension, you know, these can all change how your bike is going to feel. But I'm warning you now, your wallet may well wince when it comes to what you put in that shopping basket, so you've been warned. So you've absolutely lathered your bike in carbon bits left, right and centre. Wheels, bars, stem, you name it, you've thought of it. And you think you shed all the weight you can from it, but I hate to break it to you, there is just another way you can go saving some weight. Titanium, I know. Just when you thought the bank account couldn't take another hit, there's something else. I'm talking titanium bolts, titanium saddle, some fancy titanium pedals. Those extra bits are going to save you even more grams. And actually, I think I need some more Thai on this bike. I'm off, I'm going. I'll see you later. I need some Thai. Oh, Thai. Actually, pretty hungry. I could eat a Thai right now. Like a green curry or a red curry. Oof, any curry. So there we have it then, some both practical and impractical ways of making your bike lighter, which luckily are helping me get up this hill. As always, if you want to see more, don't forget subscribe to the channel, hit the old thumbs up, and I'm off for a ride. See ya! I'm not really, that was for camera.